Hey guys, welcome again to another video. Today I will be doing for you some pork. I will be pot roasting it, and I will be doing some rice and peas along with some regular cucumber and sliced tomato. So I'm going to rinse my pork now with some vinegar. So I'm just rinsing that. So I'm going to use this bigger container. I'm using the bigger container to rinse my pork. Hectic week or weeks for me. Last week was very hectic because it's the summertime now and a lot of persons are braiding and all of that, and as you know I do hair as well, but I also love cooking and I love my food. I love nice cooked clean food. So I'm just pressing this to get out some of the water. Hope you guys are doing fine and are keeping safe. And guys, just take it one day at a time. I know things are very pricey and life can be very difficult with all the bills and everything, but just trust God and take it one day at a time. Trust me. And always remember to pray, guys. Prayer moves mountains. So today's Sunday. I'm doing this video on a Sunday. Happy Sunday to all my subscribers. Happy Sunday to all who are watching. I hope you enjoy this little video that I am doing. It's not anything extra, but I'm just doing a little video so that I can give you guys something to watch and to keep you entertained. So I went ahead and I blended some seasoning. I blended some green seasoning. So in this I have my scallion, I have onion, I have garlic, I have sweet pepper, and I have ginger in it. And I put a little bit of vinegar just to give it a little liquid to blend so that the blender don't burn up. Because you know, if you blend only the dry stuff, the blender will be forcing to blend and then it may cause it to overwork. So I just added a little bit of vinegar in this, and here I have my green seasoning. Because I didn't season from overnight, I am going to add my green seasoning to it so that it can soak faster, to speed up the process a little bit so we can get started. So I'm just going to season it up, and I'm going to just set it aside for only half an hour today because time is really against me. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add some of my Maggi chicken seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of my retail jerk seasoning. This one has in the pimento seeds and pepper dry seeds and all the mix up. And I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to add my green seasoning. But before I do so, I'm just going to slice the pork in between a little so that I can stuff and rub in the green seasoning. So I'm just slicing it. Just giving it a little slice all around it. Some people would bore it, but because it is so fleshy, I can go ahead and slice it just to push the seasoning down into the meat to get it to soak better. And I have my pork right here. I went ahead and I added some soya sauce off camera. So I did some soya sauce and I poured a little on it just to give it a little color. So we have it right there. Just to give it a little color. So I'm going to be adding my pork now to my hot oil. Just rubbing. And I'm adding my next piece right here. So there it is, guys. There it is. And we'll have our peas here already cooked. So as soon as it starts boiling, I'm going to add my coconut milk. And we have our pork right here. So I'm just going to turn up back the stove just a little. And then I'm going to cover my pot. Yes, guys. So I'm just going to cover this up for a little while. Let it cook slowly. I'm going to add a few pegs of garlic to it. Again, maybe 3 more pegs of garlic. And I'm going to keep tipping a little bit of water. I'm going to put a little bit of water in this. I'm going to put some water. And each time I'm going to tip a little bit of it into our pork. And we're going to keep it on a low flame and we're going to let it cook slowly. So we're not using any pressure cooker today. So now, guys, I have my garlic in the pot here, in the oil, right here. And I have my pork right here. I went ahead and I added some soya sauce off camera. So I did some soya sauce and I poured a little on it, just to give it a little color. So we have it right there. Just to give it a little color. So I'm going to be adding my pork now to my hot oil. And I'm adding my next piece right here. So there it is, guys. There it is. And we'll have our peas here already cooked. So as soon as it starts boiling, I'm going to add my coconut milk. And we have our pork right here. So I'm just going to turn up back the stove just a little. And then I'm going to cover my pot. Yes, guys. So I'm just going to cover this up for a little while. Let it cook slowly. I'm going to add a few pegs of garlic to it. Again, maybe 3 more pegs of garlic. And I'm going to keep tipping a little bit of water. I'm going to put a little bit of water in this. I'm going to put some water. And each time I'm going to tip a little bit of it into our pork. And we're going to keep it on a low flame. I'm going to let it cook slowly. So we're not using any pressure cooker today. A bit more water into my pork pot. And I'm going to turn it over. Water is dried out. So I'm just turning it over. The other side. The rest is up here that I can hold the pot. So there we have it, guys. Our pork, the color is coming along so nicely. And our rice and peas is ready for our rice to go in. I'm just going to tip a little water in this. See, the water is dried out, or the color is so nicely. So I'm just adding the water over my pork. The same seasoning that was left back in the container, I added a little water to it. Normally, if I had a beer or a Smirnoff, I would have tipped a little into this water to give it more flavor, or wine, anything of your choice. But I don't have any wine or anything like that now, so I'm just using what I have to. And I'm also going to crush 3 or 4 pegs of garlic and add to it so that it can tenderize it. So I'm covering up my pork. And now I will be adding my rice to my pot. So I'm just adding my rice now. Those 2 little pieces of black grains that I left back in. I don't want that into my rice. Let's go and give it another stir. Guys, this is smelling so good. Coconut milk, I'm smelling the pepper, the butter, everything. So I'm just going to cover this. I'm going to take out a little bit of the water, but the water is a little bit too much. So in this, I added some ketchup, a little vinegar, a little sugar, with a little bit of powder seasoning. I don't have any light beer or any sorrel beer today. So I'm just using this to coat the chicken a little. To coat the pork a little, sorry. I'm just going to cover this again and let it stay for a few minutes. So here we have it, guys, our finished presentation. This is my plate. The plate before was just for presentation, but this is my plate because I love the fatty part of the meat. If you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and please share with friends and relatives so that I can grow. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.